Your child stares at the page, their eyes glazed over, and you know in your heart another storm is coming. Words that should come off the tip of their tongue aren't, because reading is a struggle, and reading has once again turned into a battleground. You have seen their spark dim. You know that in other situations their spark is big and bright and full of life when they're dreaming, when they're playing, when they're doing other things. And deep down, you know this isn't about laziness. It's not lack of effort. There's something more, silently crying out for help, and you want to help your child. That's why timeless tales like Goldilocks and the Three Bears ring so true and endure over the time, because they remind us that just right is what we want. One size that fits all doesn't work, and neither does that work for learning how to read. What if finding the just right fit for your child was simpler, easier, and more powerful than you ever imagined? You don't need test scores or a teacher report card to tell you that something is wrong. You already know this. When your child avoids reading, when they have the shutdowns and the struggles and maybe even meltdowns, what's happening is their joy is fading away. And it tells you in your gut that this isn't just a phase, this is a warning sign. And your instinct is right, because the truth is, the struggles that happen now do not just seem to fix themselves. They don't fix themselves on their own. Time doesn't help you. What actually happens is the gap grows wider year after year, and then it starts turning into anxiety, into grades that are worse, and a child that now feels that they're less than, that they're not enough. And you don't have to see the future to know where this road leads. You can feel it now. Think about this. If someone decided to put a garbage dump behind your house, you wouldn't need experts to tell you and years of scientific research to tell you that that's not healthy for you. It's not a good thing. And you would know this in an instant. You'd probably smell it too. That it's not safe for you or your family. And that is your intuition speaking. And when you feel something is off, like when you feel your child's reading is off, you know it before the experts even weigh in. And when your child is struggling with reading, it's the same thing. You don't need years of data, years of failed report cards, years of struggling. You already know the spark is fading. You already know the storm is building. And you're right. Now, if you want the science, here it is. Studies show that children who fall behind do not naturally catch up. In fact, without the right help, they usually fall further behind. By fourth grade, many students are multiple grade levels behind. Fourth grade is a critical year because prior to that, you're learning to read. After that, you're reading to learn. So all the other subjects, it's the gateway. Reading is the gateway. You have math, word problems, history, science. And later in life, you're signing contracts. You have to read all kinds of things. So it impacts everything. And when reading stumbles, confidence stumbles. And that's not what you want. And soon, school itself feels impossible. So yes, the research already backs up what your gut knew. This is not going away, and it's not going to go away on its own. It needs your help. Goldilocks wasn't wrong. The right fit does matter. We know that instinctively. We want the right shoes. We want the right coat. We don't want something too big or too small. And that's exactly why struggling readers struggle, because they need the exact fit. They need what works for them, not the one-size-fits-all mentality, not more worksheets, not more drill and practice. That only leads to more frustration. They need a way of learning that actually fits them, the way they operate, the way they think, the way they process information. And when the approach matches the child, it will finally click. When it fits, it clicks. It's like the switch gets turned on. Reading stops becoming a battle. It stops becoming a struggle. And the confidence returns and the spark comes back. Because learning doesn't have to be torture. With the right fit, it can become natural. It can become much easier, just the way it was meant to be. If this is connecting with you, if you've seen the tears, the frustrations, the battles, the shutdowns, maybe even the meltdowns, the dimming of your child's light, the spark within them, then I want you to know you're not alone. You can explore more videos here on this YouTube channel at Better Solution Me. We put together videos that share the research, the science, and more importantly, the stories of kids just like yours who have gained years of reading level in a week or two at the most. So when you can do that and you can take 1 or 2 weeks, usually a week, and gain 2, 3, maybe even 4 years of reading levels, it sounds unbelievable, but it's true. And you'll see why the old model of doing things, the old way of 1 grade level per year, is broken. And you'll discover quickly how children can learn when it matches their needs, when they finally get what fits them, and it's like putting on the right shoes for the right kid. They can run and go free. And if you want to go on a deeper dive, you can go to our website at bettersolution.me. That's bettersolution.me. And we'll show you how we can help your child catch up fast and feel confident again. Because at the end of the day, it isn't just about reading scores or testing out better. It's about giving your child their confidence back, their joy, their belief in themselves. The right fit doesn't just change how they read, it changes how they see themselves, and that can make all the difference.